Lesson 9.5, Common Multiples. Before we begin, let's look at the vocabulary. Multiples. All of the products of a given number. Now, that may seem kind of difficult or confusing, but it's really simple. All it is counting by that number. So here's an example of 4. We start with 4, and we just keep counting. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and we could do that forever. It would just keep going and going. The second one, common multiples. Any number that is a multiple of two numbers. So the example 3 and 8, we're going to do the same thing we did right here, just with two sets now. And then we're going to look for ones that are in both sets. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and it will keep on going. But let's look at the 8s now. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. And again, it will keep going, but I've noticed something. I've noticed that we have a 24 in this row and a 24 in that row. So those are going to be a common multiple. Now let's look at what we have down here, least common multiple. This is going to be the smallest common multiple for a set of 2 or more numbers. Right here, we said that 24 was a common multiple. It's also the smallest common multiple we have with those numbers 3 and 8. So that would be the least common multiple also. Let's look at this set with 8 and 12. I'm going to count just like I did before, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and now with 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and again, with both of them, I could have kept going, but I'm looking for the least common multiple, also known as the LCM, and I see on here we have 24 here and 24 here. I also have 48 and 48. Which one do you think is going to be the LCM? If you'd like to pause the video and talk it over with your parents, that'd be great. You're right, it's 24. I think you're ready for the guided practice. Again, if you want to pause the video, try these problems out on your own, and then come and check your work, that's pretty cool. Otherwise, work with me here. We're going to find the LCM of 2 and 4. So I'm going to start out just like I did over here, finding all of the multiples of both 2 and 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and again it keeps on going. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So the LCM is going to be the lowest or smallest common multiple. So I find all the common multiples I can. I see 4 and 4, 8 and 8, and if I went one further, I'd have 12. There's 12 and 12. But again, I'm only looking for the LCM, or the least common multiple, so my answer for number 1 is 4. Let's look at number 2. I start out once again just finding all the multiples for both numbers. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Then I go to 4, start with 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. And I look for them. I don't see any of those in there. Don't see any of those. Oh, here's one. 12 is here, 12 is here. And that's the smallest one we have, so that's going to be my LCM. So for number 2, my answer is going to be 12. In number 3, do the same thing. I start out 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. I do it for 7. I have 7, 14, 21, 28. I could keep going, but I've already noticed that I said the number 21 twice. So I'm going to look ahead and see, is 14 in there? No. Is 7? No. So 21 must be my LCM. If you've been working with me That's great. I'd like you to pause the video now and try number 4 on your own. Let's see if you get what I get. All right, welcome back. Let's look at this. We're going to do the exact same thing we did before. We have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and we could keep going like that. We have 15, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Have I hit it yet? 90. Do I see any that are matches there? I don't. So what could I do? I ran out of room on my paper, and it seems like it could go on forever. But what I can do, here's a little trick. You can multiply your two numbers together, and that's going to tell you a common multiple between the two. So I'm going to start right here and do 15 times 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. So I have 120. So 120 is going to be a common multiple. And that's how we find common multiples. I'll see you tomorrow.